Nice to see you again. Sit down, how have you been? Let's play Remember When. We were so young back then, but you seem to smile in my memories, and this doesn't feel much like closure to me. And you seem to smile in my memories, and this doesn't feel like closure. We'll stay up all night. 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 Think what we used to be. She softly said to me, under the willow tree. Oh, how history repeats. But you seem to smile in my memories, and this doesn't feel much like closure to me. But you seem to smile in my memories, and this doesn't feel like closure. We'll stay up all night. 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 I'm getting older, I can't get a hold of her now. And this weight on my shoulders is crippling me to the ground. Whoa, we'll stay up all night, yeah. We'll stay up all night. Stay up all night. We'll 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 stay up all. You seem to smile in my memories, and this doesn't feel much like closure to me. All night. We'll stay up all night.
All right, welcome to Northwest Sessions on KZLX and KNWT Channel 8. My name is Alec Henn, and here with us tonight is A Greater Tomorrow. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Start down the line here.
My name is Gentry Klein. I play the bass.
My name is Andy Malott. I play the guitar and synth and some other stuff.
Hi, my name's Kelly, and I play the guitar and sing.
I'm Andrew. I play drums.
So yeah, let's dive in. Then how'd you guys get together? How'd you guys start your band?
I think originally me and Kelly, we went to school together. We were like 6 or 7. We were in like kindergarten, first grade. He was like, dude, I play guitar. I was like, no, you don't. No one plays guitar. He's like, yeah. So I was like, oh, cool. So we came up and we started hanging out a whole bunch. Me and Kelly started playing ever since then. Then we were like 13 or 14. We played this Battle of the Bands in Kansas City. And then we got signed, played for a long time. And then our parents made us go back to high school because, we didn't want to be failures and all that. So then through the years, we kept kind of playing here and there. Picked up Gentry. He's been with us 2 or 3 years. And then Andrew's the newest member. He's playing drums for us. And I don't know, just kind of what we do.
Cool, man. So then, Gentry, how'd you start? How'd you get in on bass?
I joined my junior year of high school. They were out of a bassist. Kelly's brother was the bassist. He went to the military. They told me, I took my guitar to school every day,
He was a fangirl.
Yeah, I was a fangirl. I was at all the shows.
shows.
I know all the old songs still. I'm still the fangirl, but I'm in the band now. But they were like, you play guitar. We need a bassist. I played bass for him the junior year of my high school career, and then throughout the senior year, and here we are.
Cool. Andrew, kind of same thing for you then? They needed a drummer and you just jumped in?
I joined up a few months ago. I don't really know. Did you guys find me, or did I?
We always knew Andrew. He used to play with one of our friends in their basement and stuff.
I think he was in the back of our mind.
Yeah, we stalked him for a long time.
You guys were
before.
fangirls for him?
Yeah, we're like, are you good? Like, are you good? And then he was like, came to practice a couple times, like just to jam. We're like, all right, you're good. Do you want to like play with us because I played drums for a long time because we couldn't find anyone that would be dedicated enough to play. So we're super thankful for him because he shreds.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys both said that you met each other in like, what'd you say, like third grade?
First grade.
Yeah.
And you already played guitar at the time, or?
Yeah. I started playing the guitar. I was really little, and I like idolized bands like old hair metal bands like Kiss and stuff, and I wanted to just like them. So I was a weird little kid, but I drug Andy into my pit of doom.
He did. I remember the first time we played together, like we were hanging out, and then we played this talent show. It was like our first rock gig, you know. And he was like, "Dude, here, wear my sister's." Because back then, like, you couldn't get skinny jeans. He was like, "Dude, wear my sister's jeans." So I was like, "I don't know, dude." And he was like, "Do it." And I was like, "I'm gonna do it, but
do it if you're rock."
Whatever. And then my parents were like, "Andy, you can't hang out with that kid. He's weird."
I was gonna say, I bet that's why you started hanging out with him, right? Because you got
That was it.
his
Yeah, it was
sister's
different.
jeans.
I was like, "Yes."
I've been having trouble trying to sleep. 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 Oh, I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. These small white pills won't knock me off my feet. Late at night beneath these hotel sheets, a cup of coffee and a magazine. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come home. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. Guard me while I smoke a cigarette. Bar the doors, the monster's right ahead. Every day I gain one more regret, and I can't handle one more missing friend. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come home. I wanna come home. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. Oh, I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I've been having trouble trying to sleep. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come hurry, 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 home. I wanna come 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 home. I've been having trouble
going deaf from the drums, but what I can hear sounds amazing. So
Thanks.
nice job. Yeah, so let's talk about like some like shows and stuff you guys have done. Have you done anything recently?
You know, we played like some really memorable shows. You know, like we've showcased in California and stuff like that. You know, when we were really young, so it kind of like gets us prepared for like local shows and stuff that we're gonna do. You know.
Yeah, cool. You said California. Like, is that like the furthest you guys have gone?
We've been to New York too, and New York was it was crazy. We had this show, but we're in New York, so we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go do some fun stuff. So we got the van. We don't know anything about New York,
We
so
played the upper 48 states.
we play. We parked the van, right? We're like, oh cool, whatever. Like we're gonna go get some pizza. Well, I don't remember what we did. We were doing. So we're like 2 hours of the show. We're like, cool, we got the show. Come back, go to it. We come back, and we're like, I think we parked the van here, didn't we? Like, did we not? Like, did we or? So, anyways, they towed our van, and so like
With all of our gear.
everything.
Before the show.
Yeah, 2 hours before the show. So, I think it was me and Kelly jump in a cab. We're like well, I don't know, 16.
Yeah,
so we
I
jump in
don't
this
know
cab. We're
anything
like,
about
all right, we'll go to
anything.
the venue and be like, hey guys, we're sorry, we're missing a lot of stuff. And then the other two band members and our manager, they went to the tow lot and picked up the van, and it was really cool because we totally made it in time. So I was like, oh, thank God. But at first I was like, oh man, we're about to play the show. We're millions,
Yeah.
1,000 miles from home.
Right.
And we lost our van and all of our equipment. And then we're like, oh man, they got the van. They're going to go through it, take all our gear. But no, we were lucky that it didn't. But yeah, no, we pretty much played most 48 states, I think.
Yeah, I think we have.
I mean, throughout. But I mean, we've been playing for, 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, it's been busy.
That's
So-
amazing.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh,
Cool,
no,
man.
It's full time. It's definitely full time, but I love it. It's,
Okay, so where in New York was that?
that was in New York, at Sullivan Hall at Juilliard. It was at, the school. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was super rad. And I think we played with the band Sponge. They're like a bigger band from like early 2000s. So it was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then California, where'd you play for that?
We played sorry. We were doing a showcase for like this it's like Trend something. I don't
Trend
know.
Def Studios, and then that's where we played at. And then it was for Jeff Blue. He was the writer for Linkin Park. It was to get on his label. And we actually did 2 songs with him, a couple years ago, which was super rad. We, got to do that.
I think it was like just outside of Hollywood. Where it was
Yeah.
at.
That's super cool. So like, okay, so then where is each of yours like favorite places that you've done a show?
Mine's probably in Indianapolis at the Emerson. It was like this old movie theater that was like, they tore all the seats out, but the floor was still slanted. But there was this big tall stage, and all these huge bands were playing there. And you walked in, like, maybe you saw it from the outside, you didn't think it was anything. But you walked in, and it was just packed to the walls with kids.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
was also my favorite show.
Yeah.
Because there was a band called LaGrange, and they were like a bigger touring band, and we were touring, but we weren't like huge yet. We're still playing. We're still not huge, but anyways, we showed up and we were like 5th band out, and then 2 more than them. And we came out, like I said, guns loaded because the night before we played in Ohio, and we played with this other band, Something Fish, and they were crazy, and we were like, man, we want to do that. So the next night, we're all excited. We're like, we're going to do that tonight. And then we did, and everyone, we're like, and there was a McDonald's across the road. We're like, oh man, we're hungry, on tour. We're like, hey, we're going to go over to McDonald's. And then like straight up 20 people were like, oh yeah, let's go to McDonald's with them. I was like, this is so cool.
Other than, New York losing the van, any like just absolute train wreck horror shows?
Yeah.
Let's hear about some of that. What was you guys like worst show?
Man, I don't know. We're pretty terrible. So. I think, I got a good one. We played in Nebraska.
Oh my gosh.
So at the time we were having another guy, we were playing a lot. So I was like, man, like I booked most of the stuff, but I was like, man, it was getting overwhelming trying to put music out and book. And a good friend of mine, Garrett, he was, hanging out with us a lot. And he was like, dude, I could really help you guys out. Like I text people and say, hey, what's up? Whatever. And so anyways, we had this show in Nebraska, and we're like, cool. So he sets it all up. So I'm like, dude, this is so... It was the first time he set up a show, and last time he set up a show. I'm like, dude, this is going to be so cool. Like, we're going to... we got the show set up. It's going to be rad. So we all get in the van, we got... And luckily, at the time, we took a van, and we had, like, some of our friends going, so they took a car. And so we all ride down there. We're, like, all pumped. Yes, it's going to be cool. Rock and roll, everything, all that good stuff. And we get down there. We're like, cool. We're starting to set up. We're like, cool. Where's your guys' PA system? Your audio system. They were like, what do you mean?
We don't have that.
I mean, like, what are we going to do vocals through? Like you said, because this is what they said. We have everything. And by everything, they meant a 2x4 stage and some lights. And I was like Christmas lights, not like crazy lights. And I was like, this is everything out here. And we were in the middle of nowhere, but we had a good crowd. And then so me and Garrett, I'm like, dude, Garrett, we got it. Like, we got to run back. Luckily, we came early. We always try to show up early. all right, well, we're gonna run back to town, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. You know, we're gonna go back to town, get the PA, and drive back here. So I'm in the van. Garrett jumps in the van. We unload everything. So me and Garrett in the van. I mean, I'm doing like 110 in this van. It's like a 98. You know,
Like 98 wins.
So, yeah.
Shouldn't be doing 110.
Nothing at all. It should not even do 70. So we're like racing down the road, you know. And Garrett's like, oh my gosh, guys. I'm
Shut
like,
up, Garrett. It's
Shut
for
up,
rock."
Garrett. It's for rock, you know. And it was a good paying gig, so we're like, dude, we need the money. We're poor, you know.
How far away was it?
It was like 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. It was right on the Iowa. No, it was in Nebraska. It was in
Yeah,
Nebraska.
and then there was no mic stand, so I had to use a drum cymbal stand with my duct tape to it, sitting on some books.
But anyways, yeah. And so anyways, I'm going back. I get pulled over. You know, I'm like, oh man, we're doing so fast. So I try to play it off. The officer comes up and he's like, you know, I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I was doing like 85. He was like, yep, try 98. And I was like, no, 85. It was 85. Definitely 85. My speedometer's broke. So he pulls me out of the car. I'm like, oh, dude, we have this show. And so he's like in the car and he's like, I should take you to jail. Anything over 90, I should take you to jail. I'm like, man, listen, I have this show. Please don't take me to jail.
I mean,
And
you're not
then-
an official rock
So
star,
then he's
so you
like,
go to jail.
so you're on drugs because you play rock. So then he searches our van, obviously finds nothing. And he's like, okay, you guys can go. So then I'm like, man, that gave us 15 minutes delay. But then we did get it and we played in time. But like he said, we didn't have a mic stand. So we took a cymbal stand, duct taped a mic to it. It was pretty rad, though. It was a good show after that.
That's a good story, too, so got something out of it.
Yeah.
Also, did you mention something about you have like a single or something coming out?
Yeah, we have a new single. It's called Get Out. It comes out the 29th next Saturday.
Along with
Well,
the music video.
Along with the
Yeah.
music video. It's super rad. It's kind of our first music video we've done for a long time and one of our first singles we've done in a couple of years. So
Cool. Are we going to hear that tonight?
Oh, of course.
Awesome. Do you want to play that next?
We can.
Do you guys have a specific set order?
We
or?
have one, but we can play.
Well, you guys do whatever you're comfortable with, but as long as we hear that
we
tonight.
know the song, I hope. So
I hope we know it. Yeah, we know it, right?
Plastic town and paper friends where nothing's real, can't play pretend. We're moving up, 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 up. We're moving up, 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 up. Moving out to Hollywood. I've got some dreams misunderstood. We're moving up, 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 up. We're moving up, 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 up. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this town now. Under all the yellow light, we slip away into the night. We're moving up, 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 up. We're moving up, 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 up. One last drive, my neighborhood. I wave goodbye, my childhood. Moving up, 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 up. We're moving up, up, up. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this town now. Oh, 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 oh.
Well, you guys, thank you for coming in. I think that's all the time we got, though. This has been Northwest Sessions on KZLX and KZLX LP Maryville and KNWT Channel 8. Our producers and engineers, Taylor Crater, Corey Finch, and John Prokop. We have a brand new video producer, Aaron Wilkins. I've been Alec Henn. Thank you guys for listening. Do you guys want to play one more song?
Ain't it hard being so lonely? Ain't it hard out on your own? Remember all the nights you told me? You said, I hate this home, I hate this home. You said, it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. You said, it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. I can't stand it, I can't stand it. I know I'm not the only one you dance with. Tell me, could you hear me screaming when you accidentally called? I could hear you softly speaking. You said, he'll never know, he'll never know. You said, it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. You said, it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. I can't stand it, I can't stand it. I know I'm not the only one you dance with, and I'm not stupid, I see through this. I'm just another toy that you are through with. You say it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. You said it's just business, please won't you listen? Oh. You said it's just business, please won't you listen?